already taken a thumb through. We've got great panel discussions. I'll talk about how we're going to structure that a little later. And we've also got awards and recognition of the people in the room doing great things around industry, as well as those that unfortunately can't make it later on today. So I'll do a quick roll call of thanks. There are some people at the back of the room taking a bit of a sigh of relief as they've got to this point. So a big thank you to our events and marketing team and many others who have assisted in getting us to this start point. I also want to say from our hearts, thank you to those who have travelled from afar to get here. For those of you who've also done train travel this morning, I thank you as well. I believe that was a little bit more exciting than it needed to be. There may be prizes for that later, but I can't promise anything. And in terms of the structure of the day, you're obviously sat in the plenary session, but this will also be used for track 1 a little later in the day. I am going to go into a bit of a air steward instruction now. Track 2, just to get yourself familiar with your bearings, the lobby is outside. If you go to the left and past the lift lobby is the second room, which is the Albert room. So we'll be running track 2 in there. I will come back to how you can find out what's on a little later. So one thing I mentioned already, deep with our hearts, is a big thanks to our partners. Not only for their contribution of putting on an event like this, but also in terms of fulfilling our, if you like, dreams and objectives with our technology. The partners that have joined us the next couple of days are absolutely cornerstone towards making that happen, and we deeply thank you. But as I have a list, I am going to give a quick name call. So that's a special thanks to our platinum sponsors from KPMG, our gold sponsors, HCL Tech, and then our silver sponsors, Capgemini, Cube, C-Risk, Deloitte, Prometea, Sonata, and Kinetics. They will be out in the lobby. Again, I'll do my directions, where you've had your tea and coffee already. I ask, for the benefit of them investing in us and in this event, please have the conversations. I challenge everybody to take a little bit of a different perspective home with them after the next couple of days. And the people that we've got attending from the partners are definitely the brightest and the best that we have. So please engage them in conversation over the next couple of days. Right. Finally, just a little bit of housekeeping. Restrooms and cloakroom out the back. I'll do my directions again. And emergency exits, please remember that they may be behind you. We'll keep this as the airline format. One thing, just to make sure I've covered everything, we also have an event application, Cvent app. So if you haven't downloaded it already, it's a simple registration. Once you've downloaded it from the App Store or the Android Google Play Store, you then put in your details and you get a registration code. It will give you an electronic version of the agenda, and you can build your own agenda with that. If you've noticed the pyramids on your table, that is for content of anything that's been discussed during the day around metric stream solutions. So if you want a quick way of downloading it, that is on your table. And I think that is all I have to do for the housekeeping. So